Hello, welcome to the chemistry course. Last class we have discussed about salt hydrolysis and which type of salts are involving in salt hydrolysis. Let's take one by one and we discuss briefly. In today's class we discuss about salt of a weak acid and strong base. With respect to this salt, we have to write a hydrolysis constant and the relationship between hydrolysis constant, acid dissociation constant and Kw. After that we focus on degree of ionization or degree of dissociation, that is alpha, and finally we discuss pH derivation of resulting salt solution. When we are adding a salt of weak acid and strong base, then how much pH it will show. For that we cannot use pH equal to minus log H plus. We need another expression by considering acid dissociation constant and ionic product of water. That expression we have to derive. Previous class we have discussed which salts are undergoing salt hydrolysis. Salt of weak acid and strong base which undergo salt hydrolysis, strong acid and weak base salt, weak acid, strong base salt, weak acid and weak base salt. These three cases we are observing salt hydrolysis, and we cannot observe salt hydrolysis with respect to strong acid, strong base salt. So previous class we have discussed example sodium chloride, why it is not involving in the salt hydrolysis process. So these three cases we have to derive pH expression in terms of Ka or Kb or Kw. Let's start with the first one, salt of weak acid and strong base. So let's take an example, salt of weak acid and strong base, that is acetic acid is weak acid, strong base sodium hydroxide, which form a salt plus water, sodium acetate plus water. Now sodium acetate is an example for salt of weak acid and strong base. So how we have to write a hydrolysis reaction for this salt? I am taking salt, and which part of the salt is involving in the hydrolysis process? Anion or cationic hydrolysis. Sodium acetate, which dissociated into acetate ion plus Na plus, and here Na plus cannot participate in the salt hydrolysis, only anion participate in the salt hydrolysis. I am writing here, and anion will abstract H plus from water, convert it into acetic acid, and which is left OH minus. OH minus. Then the resulting solution is basic in nature, which produces excess of OH. The resulting solution is basic in nature. When we write a hydrolysis constant of the salt, Kh equal to concentration of product acetic acid, concentration of OH minus by concentration of acetate ion. So water is present in the excess, so I am not mentioning in the hydrolysis constant expression. So this is the hydrolysis constant. Let us assume this is equation 1. So Kh value is depends upon acetic acid and OH minus and acetate ion concentration. So this is the expression for hydrolysis constant of salt of weak acid and strong base. Let's move on to relationship between KH, Ka and Kw. KH, Kw ionic product of water and acid dissociation constant. If I write again a hydrolysis reaction, a state which involves in the hydrolysis reaction convert into acetic acid plus OH minus. So if I write hydrolysis constant KH equal to concentration of acetic acid here OH minus by acetate ion, water is present in the excess, let's take it as a unity. Now we have to get a relationship between KH, Kw and Ka, and we know that ionic product of water Kw equal to concentration of H plus into concentration of OH minus. It is the product of these two. And here acetic acid which is dissociated into CH3CO minus H plus. So I am writing for acid dissociation constant expression here. CH3CO minus and H plus. So how I can write acid dissociation constant? By applying law of mass action to the above equation, that is product concentration by reactant concentration. So let's take this equation is equation 1 and this equation is equation 2. Let's divide equation 1 by 2. Equation 1 divided by 2, that is Kw by Ka equal to concentration of H plus Kw value and K value is concentration of acetate ion, concentration of H plus so I can rearrange this expression in this fashion. So there is a common H plus I can cancel. So this entire term will come into the numerator and OH minus by CH3CO minus. The Kw by Ka equal to CH3 COOH concentration, acetic acid concentration, OH minus H3CO minus. If you clearly observe, this is entire term is equal to KH. Kw by Ka. So this entire term I can represent it as a KH. So this is the relationship between hydrolysis constant, acid dissociation constant and ionic product of water. That is KH equal to ionic product of water by acid dissociation constant. So the information we are getting with respect to this salt is hydrolysis constant of weak acid strong base salt is inversely proportional to acid dissociation constant. Acid dissociation constant is less, KH is high. If acid dissociation constant is high, hydrolysis constant is less. This is indicating that if acid is strong, hydrolysis is weak. If acid is weak, hydrolysis is strong. That's why weak acid, their conjugate base is strong and which readily involve in the hydrolysis reaction. Let's take one problem on this concept. Calculate the hydrolysis constant of 0.625 molar solution of sodium acetate, and they have given acid dissociation constant of acid. And we know that the formula of hydrolysis constant equal to ionic product of water and by acid dissociation constant. So here we have to find out KH, and they have given a data of acid dissociation constant Ka equal to 1.754 into 10 power minus 5, and we know the ionic product of water is 1.0 into 10 power minus 14 at 25 degrees temperature. So Kw data sometimes they may give, otherwise we have to take it as a default 1 into 10 power minus 14. Now substituting these two values in the formula Kh equal to Kw 10 power minus 14 by 1.754 into 10 power minus 5. So 10 power minus 5, if I take above, it becomes 10 power minus 14 plus 5, it becomes 10 power minus 9. 1 by 1.754, this value is equal to 0.570 into 10 power minus 9. So I can write 5.7 into 10 power minus 10. So while solving this kind of problem, you make sure that whether the Kw value they are giving in the problem or not, otherwise we can take it as a default. And acid dissociation constant is for acetic acid they are giving here, so depends upon the what weak acid they are giving, this value changes. So the next relationship is a relationship between hydrolysis constant Kh and degree of hydrolysis alpha. So what is degree of hydrolysis is? Degree of hydrolysis is the fraction of the salt which has undergone hydrolysis when equilibrium is established. See, if I take a AB, if I take a 1 mole, at equilibrium condition, how much fraction from 1 mole is involved in the hydrolysis? That we call it as degree of hydrolysis. It is generally represented by alpha. Now we have to get an relationship between hydrolysis constant and alpha. Let's write a hydrolysis reaction of weak acid strong base salt and OH minus. Okay. At equilibrium, concentration, let assume initially I have taken 1 mole, 0 moles are formed, it is not involved in the hydrolysis, but once equilibrium is reached, some amount will be involved in the hydrolysis which is established at equilibrium. That time let assume some alpha fraction 1 into alpha, because 1 is initial mole, alpha is in that some fraction is involved in the hydrolysis process. So how much it is left? 1 minus 1 dot alpha I can write here. So this is present in the VML of volume, and we know that concentration equal to N by V. Now I am substituting instead of 1 by V concentration, so I can write 1 by V C alpha. So here initially concentration C minus C alpha. 1 by V, C 1 by V into alpha, it is C alpha I have written. Let's write a hydrolysis constant expression, Kh equal to concentration of product by concentration of acetate ion. So what is the concentration here? Acetic acid C alpha, I can substitute here C alpha, and OH minus concentration C alpha by acetate ion concentration C into C alpha. So here C square alpha square by C, I can take it as a common 1 minus alpha. C and C cancel. So Kh equal to C alpha square by 1 minus alpha. And here 1 minus alpha value approximately equal to 1, because alpha is very less, so we can neglect, and it is approximately equal to 1. Alpha is very small. Then the resulting expression, so here alpha value is very small, so 1 minus alpha we are considering as a 1. Then the expression is Kh equal to C alpha square. So from here I can write alpha square equal to Kh by C. Alpha square equal to, and previous slide we have discussed Kh, Ka, Kw relationship. So instead of Kh I can write Kw by Ka 1 by C. So alpha equal to under root Kw Ka C. So it is a relationship between ionic product of water and acid dissociation constant, and C is concentration of the salt. So with respect to the Kh, alpha square equal to hydrolysis constant by concentration of the salt at initial, how much initially we are adding. So these two expressions are important, that is Kh equal to Kw by Ka, and another one is alpha equal to under root Kw by Ka, acid dissociation constant, into concentration of the salt. So based on these two equations, they may give problems in the exam. Let's move on to the last topic of the salt, that is pH derivation. pH derivation of salt of weak acid and strong base. Let's write salt hydrolysis reaction. After that, how we can derive the expression of this kind of salts. I am taking same example, sodium acetate, which ion is as a acetate ion, Na plus acetate ion is involved in the salt hydrolysis. Converting to CH3 COH plus OH minus. At equilibrium condition, or we are writing equilibrium concentration, that is C alpha, C minus C alpha. So from this expression we have OH minus concentration is equal to C alpha. OH minus concentration is equal to C alpha. But to write a pH expression we need a H plus concentration. How we can rearrange this? We know that Kw equal to concentration of H plus OH minus. So this I am writing in this fashion. Concentration of H plus equal to, this term I am taking here, Kw by OH minus ion concentration. So let's take this is equation 1, equation 2. So I am substituting equation 1 in 2. That is equation 1 in 2. The OH minus concentration I am substituting in this expression. So H plus concentration equal to Kw by OH minus concentration, Kw. And what is the OH minus concentration? C alpha. And just now we have derived what is the alpha in terms of Kw and Ka. Since alpha equal to under root Kw Ka dot C. Now I am substituting in the equation. Kw by C into under root Kw Ka dot C. So how I can rearrange this expression is Kw by C dot under root Ka C by Kw. I can write this expression in this fashion. Now solving this, here Kw is there, root Kw. It becomes root Kw, and here C is there, here root C. It becomes C. So I can solve this. I can write final expression, that is Kw, because Kw I can write it as a root Kw into root Kw, 1 cancel, which is remaining, and Ka by here C is there, I can write root C into root C. The above numerator and denominator 1 cancel, 1 is left. So therefore concentration of H plus equal to under root Kw dot Ka by C. Applying logarithm minus log to the above expression, it becomes minus log H plus concentration equal to, so this is entire root means power 1 by 2. I can write 1 by 2 minus log of Kw dot Ka by C into 1 by power 1 by 2, because root 2 I am writing in this fashion. Let expand this term, minus 1 by 2 log Kw. So above one is log AB and minus is there, I am expanding this. So 1 by 2 minus log Ka, and here already it is in the denominator, minus into minus it becomes plus 1 by 2 log C. Here minus 1 by 2 I can write it as a 1 by 2 minus log Kw minus 1 by 2 log Ka 1 by 2 log C minus log H plus. So here minus log H plus, and we know that pH equal to minus log H plus. So I can substitute. Similarly, pKw equal to minus log Kw, and pK is minus log Ka. So if I substitute in the above expression, here it is pH minus log H plus equal to 1 by 2 minus log Kw. I can write pKw minus, so it is minus log K, so I can write in this fashion, because minus plus into minus minus, so it becomes plus 1 by 2 and minus log Ka equal to pKa plus 1 by 2 log C. So this is the expression, pH expression for salt of weak acid and strong base. So further I can simplify this. pH equal to pKw value is equal to 14. If I substitute 14 by 2, it becomes 7 plus 1 by 2 pKa plus 1 by 2 log C. It is further simplified equation. pH equal to 7 plus 1 by 2 pKa plus 1 by 2 log C. So this pH expression, it is clearly indicating that the solution of salt of weak acid and strong base always will be alkaline in nature, that is basic in nature, because here 7 is there, pH 7 plus there is a 2 additive terms. Overall result of pH become greater than 7. The nature of the solution is basic. That's what we are observed while writing the hydrolysis expression. Acetate ion abstracting H plus and sending OH minus in the solution. As a result, the solution pH changes into basic alkaline nature. While solving the problem, we can use this expression, or sometime they may give data with respect to the Ka. When they are giving in the Ka data, we can use the expression pH equal to 7 minus 1 by 2 log Ka plus 1 by 2 log C. If they are giving a data in the problem pKa, we can substitute in this expression. If they are giving data in the Ka terms, you can use this expression to solve the pH problems. Let's take one problem on this concept. Calculate the pH of 0.01 molar solution of sodium acetate at 25 degrees. They have given a data of acid dissociation constant and Kw. So the formula is pH equal to, because it is a salt of weak acid strong base, equal to 7 minus 1 by 2 log Ka plus 1 by 2 log C. So here I am taking in the terms of Ka because the data given in the Ka. So here anyway 7 already substituted in terms of Kw. Now we have to work on log Ka. Log Ka equal to, and what is the Ka value? 1.754 into 10 power minus 5. This becomes minus 5 plus log 1.754. So minus 5 plus log 1.754 equal to 0.244. So approximately equal to minus 4.74 0.6. Similarly, log C concentration equal to the concentration of the salt is 0.01 molar. So log of 0.01, I can write log 10 power minus 2, it becomes minus 2. So I am substituting this equation, these values in the above equation. 7 minus 1 by 2. What is the log Ka value? Minus 4.76 plus 1 by 2. It is minus 2. 7 plus minus into minus, it becomes plus, and plus 4.76 divided by 2. So 2.38. 2 cancel, it become minus 1. 7 plus 2.38, that become 9.38 minus 1. Then the resulting solution pH is 8.38. So for pH equal to 8.38. pH above 7, that is alkaline solution. So the salt of weak acid strong base, always the answer will come above 7. If it is coming below 7, that answer is wrong. That is, you have to make sure while solving the problem. Let's take one more problem. Calculate the pH of 0.02 molar aqueous solution of sodium acetate at 25 degrees. And here the supporting data we are giving acid dissociation constant Ka, where acid is 1.75 into 10 power minus 5. Ionic product of water is Kw. By taking this data, calculate pH of resulting solution. So in today's class, we focus on salt of weak acid and strong base, how it is undergoing hydrolysis and hydrolysis expression, that is hydrolysis constant Kh, and the relationship between Kh, Kw, Ka. After that we have studied relationship between hydrolysis constant and degree of hydrolysis. After that we focused on pH derivation followed by the problems. In tomorrow class we focus on another salt.